We back with another P. Diddy video, man. This one, P. Diddy slave made wild accusations against rapper in bizarre interrogation. I don't know. We gonna get into it though. I got my little one with me right now, so y'all might hear her in the back. Don't worry about it.
Opened fire inside of one of former President Donald Trump's Florida hotels several years ago, made some wild statements to law enforcement in his interviews, saying he was a sex slave for Sean Diddy Combs. Well, now that federal investigators have raided two of the rapper's homes and an arrest and indictment in a sex trafficking operation.
He let off shots?
Do you know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever he calls himself these days. Yeah, go ahead.
The man who allegedly opened fire inside of one of former President Donald Trump's Florida hotels several years ago made some wild statements to law enforcement in his interviews, saying he was a sex slave for Sean Diddy Combs. Well, now that federal investigators have raided two of the rapper's homes and an arrest and indictment in a sex trafficking operation could be imminent, the man's comments sound a little less crazy. We'll talk about it. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Okay, I'm going to talk about something that I really didn't think I would. Something that when I first heard it, I actually had no idea what this was even about. So this came up during multiple times during our live Q&A shows on the Law and Crime Network when we were covering questions on the Sean Combs case. And a name
I know in the news and stuff. This channel right here is fucking. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cuss. I got my in back, but this channel right here is just like eating. They got a lot of stuff, man. I like it.
In connection with Combs, and I couldn't understand it. Jonathan Oddie. Now, that name may seem familiar to you, and I will explain why. But what I'm also going to do is try to break down and possibly debunk the connection between this man and Combs, but maybe not. Because as wild as some of his claims were, they may make sense now. We'll talk about that.
I'm here
the reason
for it.
I say all
listen
this
to
is
it
because
now.
after several bombshell lawsuits were filed against Combs, accusing him of sexual assault, physical violence, human trafficking, after federal agents raided his homes, reportedly pursuant to an ongoing sex trafficking investigation, all of these numerous videos and social media posts and old interviews and more, they've all popped up. Particularly in the last 2 weeks, people trying to make some connections between what he said or people said and these allegations. Now, to be clear, Combs has not been charged with any crimes connected to this raid, but his charges may be on the horizon.
How long? When did they upload this? 3 days ago. I believe 3 days ago. Social media. It's social media. They lie. Sometimes they tell the truth sometimes, but I seen on social media they were talking about, baby, you 4, you don't have to worry about that, not right now. But they were talking about how they found something on P. Diddy. Do we know if it's just eat your chocolate, girl. They found some dirt on P. Diddy, but will it all tie up to everything that happened in the past? We don't know. Maybe they finally went through his laptops, computers, cell phones, or whatever, and they found something. We don't know. But that's social media. Social media, they tell the truth sometimes, and sometimes they lie, man. Oh, yeah. Off record, or side note, RP to O.J. Simpson, man.
And the investigation continues, there is something that has surfaced. This police interrogation of a man who allegedly opened fire inside of one of former President Donald Trump's hotels, Jonathan Oddie. What is his connection to Diddy? Or should I say, perceived connection to Diddy? Let me give you a little background. Now, you might remember back in 2018, a man went into the Trump National Doral Miami Hotel and Resort in the middle of the night and went on a rampage. The state attorney's office says that Jonathan Oddie fired shots inside the lobby and toward the chandelier on the ceiling, then draped a giant American flag across the hotel's front desk. He allegedly walked around breaking items like computer monitors, throwing things around the lobby. When police officers arrived and confronted him, there was a shootout. Oddie seemingly...
What'd you say?
Morgan because he threw a chair from 2,000 but he didn't hit. So he got it right there.
Baby girl. Or how do you know about Morgan getting arrested?
Well, because Mama wanted to show it to me.
Oh my God. That's your favorite artist. Alright, can I get back to this?
Mama said...
Hey, look. Morgan, we'll talk about Morgan. You 4 years old, bro. Why? Man, a 4-year-old knowing that Morgan... Hey, free the man, bro. He ain't do nothing bad. He just threw the chair.
tried to make a run for it, but he had been shot in the leg. He didn't get very far. Police found him hiding. They took him into custody. Oddie was taken to the hospital with 3 gunshot wounds, 2 in one leg, 1 in the other. And while at the hospital,
hold on. Hey, baby, I need you to just watch, okay? This is news. I don't need you to just start talking and stuff because I'm recording.
Our statements and asked repeatedly to speak with the FBI, Secret Service, CIA, and media. When Oddie appeared before a judge, he didn't make any kind of wild outburst, but
I don't know how many shots were in the leg, but he
committing at least one of the
Jesse
crimes
just said
he's charged with.
1 count of aggravated assault with a firearm, 1 count of armed burglary with a battery or an assault.
What did I tell you?
1 count of armed criminal mischief causing damages greater than $1,000. 1 count of armed grand theft, and 1 count of making a false fire alarm offense. So those are the charges. Sir, do you have any money to pay for your own private attorney?
I will request as of now that the court grants me an attorney. I do have funds to pay for my attorney, but I haven't had time to meet with him yet. So I don't know if they're going to take my case or not.
Given the serious nature of these charges, I will appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you for this preliminary first appearance hearing. Well, it's very clear. It says surveillance footage and witness accounts corroborate that the defendant discharged a handgun multiple times at the arriving City of Doral Police Department and Miami-Dade Police Department law enforcement officers. So that, even though it doesn't specifically state 5, it does mention that there were more than, I believe, two uniformed officers in addition to the unarmed security guard who threatened to kill as well. And there was damages greater than $1,000 at the Trump National Doral because it says it was over 30,000. So
over 30.
Anything else?
Well, unclear. Well, like I said, there's unclear. There's not a number specifically listed. There could have been 1 officer on one side and 1 officer on the other, and that's officers in general and plural. As far as that's, and I don't think I didn't see necessarily the alarm pushing, but that might not be push alarm.
It's not specifically mentioned here, although. Okay. You know, sir, everything's being recorded, just so you know. If you want to speak, it's fine. I'm happy to listen. Your attorney turned the microphone off, though. Probably a wise move.
Despite having happened so many years ago, though, Oddie's case has still not yet gone to trial. The next in-person status update at the Miami-Dade County Courthouse is scheduled for April 19th. So with all that in mind, what does this all have to do with Diddy? Well, after Oddie was released from the hospital while still wearing what appears to be a hospital gown, Oddie did interviews with law enforcement, including the Secret Service. And we have part of that interrogation. And I will tell you right now, he says some bizarre stuff, okay? After talking about various kinds of conspiracy theories, Oddie asks this one thing out of the blue.
My inspiration is just flowing and coming.
Yes. Music. I'm trying to get into music, so like my algorithm,
you can drag one of these corporations in.
Straight music.
Boom, just like that.
Do you know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call himself
Yeah.
these days. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boule.
The
Boule is a branch of the Illuminati.
Okay.
It's the black people.
Okay, first thing to talk about here. The
thing is, I think this was recorded years ago. Shh, baby. Years ago. Bro, that was probably recorded 2018, 2019. Maybe 2021, 2020, I don't know. But for it to come out now, bro, I get what Jesse's saying. This is kind of like out of nowhere, baby.
You said Jesse.
Is a real thing. It is the senior leadership of Sigma Pi Phi fraternity, the oldest postgraduate fraternity founded by and for black men. It was a secret society in its beginning, but now has chapters all over the United States. This is an organization for black professionals already experienced in their careers, and Sean Diddy Combs is sometimes rumored to have been a member of Sigma Pi Phi, but no indication that he is. Tell me this whole thing isn't a little bit out there, right? Really makes you think about the people in your life, what they're all about. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Well, there is a service that can help you learn about the reality about the people in your life. Truthfinder.com, great sponsor of ours. Honestly, what an amazing service that can provide actual safety for you guys. Believes are involved in a larger conspiracy.
I had settlement with Sean, okay? And he belongs to that agenda. That's why he's so famous. They land all the contracts. It's his attorneys, which are Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes. Ben Mercedes worked for Bad Boy Entertainment for 4 years and worked for Hillary Rodman for 5. Okay?
So now, all this information, this guy, it can be against P. Diddy. Is it true, though? We may never know, man.
Mark Garagos and Ben Mercedes might be names you recognize. They are well-known legal partners who have represented celebrities like Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, Winona Ryder, Colin Kaepernick, Jussie Smollett. Now, Mark Garagos has helped Combs fight legal battles before. In fact, in 2015, the Los Angeles County District Attorney decided not to file felony charges against Combs after he reportedly assaulted a football coach at UCLA with a kettlebell weight. Now, Combs' son, Justin, was on the team, and the coach reportedly sent him home from practice. It was a whole big mess. Ben Mercedes, though, he has an even closer relationship with Combs. He was actually a Bad Boy Entertainment intern back when it was Bad Boy Records. Ben and his father, Kenny, were honored at a Variety magazine event called Power of Law back in 2019, and Combs was there to speak about them. Ben Mercedes also took the podium and had some kind words for Combs. He said, quote, Sean Combs gave me an internship which changed my life when I was in high school. For those who don't know, Bad Boy Records is the SEAL Team 6 of internships. It prepared me for everything being under Puff's tutelage, which is why I think when judges yell at me, it's nothing compared to Puff. He talked about joining up with Mark Garagos after he graduated from Georgetown, saying he believed Garagos truly liked him because, quote, no matter how hard he yelled at me, I was willing to take it based on everything I had experienced with Puffy. Okay, so Adi knows that Garagos and Mercedes are connected with Combs, but the agenda that they're supposedly pushing is unclear at this point in the interview. But then Adi drops a bombshell. So, in a 2023 lawsuit, Cassie, whose real name is Cassandra Ventura, she sued Sean Combs. She claimed that the rapper just supplied her with drugs, forced her to participate in group sex with prostitutes. She says that the sessions were often filmed. Okay, this is what she alleged in 2023. That lawsuit was settled. But now listen to what Adi says. Again, before this lawsuit was ever filed, before any of these details that she alleged were made public, listen to what he said.
I had sex with Cassie. Sean, basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard lots of business. Cause what
all right, that coming out like I don't know how did so.
Daddy,
it might be true.
but Daddy, why did you want to do that?
Okay, baby, I got. Why you saying that out loud, man? I'm broke. I'm broke, man.
But why do you?
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm making a video, kid. Hold on. But now it's all making sense. Like, why would he just come out of nowhere and tell these people, these private investigators, whatever, whoever's there with him, what he did with Cassie and P. Diddy. Stop, bro. So we got watch more of this stuff. Crazy conspiracy though.
Is sharp. Talks a lot on the phone,
check on her.
TV, stuff, and I was a sex slave.
She takes me.
For them, that's what I was. That's all.
I'll tell you in a little bit.
That is eerie. That is eerie. But not only that, Adi says he got an STD from the encounter and sued.
I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued for herpes and wore.
That is eerie. That is eerie. But not only that, Adi says he got an STD from the encounter and sued.
I caught herpes, and I came back and I sued for herpes and won. But they didn't. Mark Arrow.
So many words you thinking.
Okay? And Christopher Leon's here was my attorney. They asked me to turn in that, which was the video recording, and I did so. They gave it back to me accidentally, and it's possible I threw everything out. It's possible I can produce a copy.
Of course, this was years before Cassie filed her lawsuit against Combs, so the investigators aren't really sure what Adi is talking about, and they move on. But knowing what we know now about the allegations that Cassie made and others made, Adi's statement seems to corroborate some of what she said, right? Remember, Cassie said she would be forced to have sex with escorts or prostitutes. Adi, who describes himself as an investor and entrepreneur, is also reportedly a former stripper and porn actor. Could it be that he was working as an escort in the Miami area when Cassie claims the session happened? But during the interview, Adi often makes references to a cabal of rich people who have agendas. He claims the hip-hop world had its own goal.
That's wild, man. I can't.
Is that okay now?
The hip-hop agenda is
I just
an
need
agenda to move drugs all over the United States. They move, you need to move the DEA. They move all the dope. Okay, all the dope on private jets. It's screened by customs, by the inside the United States. Okay, they move what's called high-grade powder MDMA. They move cocaine and they move liquid cocaine.
Whoa.
In the bottles too.
Wow.
Okay, so they put the liquid cocaine in the bottles and they move it. I've seen the liquid cocaine. I've drank it myself. Having sex with Diddy and Cassie. Okay, it's not good. He drinks all the time.
This particular statement brings your attention to multiple allegations in Cassie's lawsuit, as well as a lawsuit that was filed by Rodney Jones, Little Rod Jones, the former music producer for Diddy. They both talk about rampant drug use within Combs' inner circle. Now, Jones's filing says that Combs' chief of staff, Christina Quorum, required all employees to walk around with a fanny pack filled with cocaine, GHB, ecstasy or MDMA, marijuana gummies, and something called Tucci or pink cocaine. It actually doesn't contain any actual cocaine. It's apparently a mixture of ketamine, MDMA, and caffeine. Adi again mentions an alleged lawsuit settlement between himself and Combs, but really doesn't get the chance to elaborate further.
I've had a great life. I've settled $4.125 million with Diddy. Okay, was he scared that I was exposing?
I don't want to talk about Diddy right now. I want to talk about you. Help me understand you.
By the way, we have found no evidence that Combs paid Adi $5 million. Just want to be clear about that. But that is what Adi has to say about Combs in his interrogation. But how does this all connect back to a shootout at a hotel? Well, it seems Adi is making the connection between Combs and his lawyers and then presidential candidate Donald Trump. Adi had made many pro-Trump statements and seemed to believe that the attorneys were trying to take him down. So he decided that the American flag draped across the front desk of a hotel would send some sort of message.
Hold on.
Now, while some of what Adi...
You drink it. Water. Sorry, y'all. Take it. She's okay. She's watching her phone.
What he had to say seems to correlate with the new investigation into Combs, or these new allegations asserted against Combs. We do need to take everything with a very large grain of salt, because Adi is not the most reliable narrator. Here's another portion of his interview.
They've been promoting a hate agenda against Trump, so people hate him, okay, because they know he is very alpha, okay, very alpha in the sense that he likes money, he likes to make money, and he likes women, and they know they want to defame him in certain ways.
Yeah.
With Stormy, with other people, because they want him out of the government, okay? But it ain't happening.
This is true. Diddy have made so many people popular, famous, whatever y'all want to say, whatever y'all want to call it. It's crazy because me growing, I seen a whole Usher, Cassie, of course, Omarion, like B2K was with P. Diddy. If y'all go back and listen to B2K songs, bro, wasn't P. Diddy Bum 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 by B2K? Yo, hey, man. I believe P. Diddy made them famous. I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. JB, Justin. He was there, bro. P. Diddy made so many people famous, popular, what you call it, man. When, what's his name? John Adi? This is facts, bro. Think about it. Well, some of it might be facts. He might just be talking on it. I don't know. But Alpha, like he did a lot of like boss moves, bro. If y'all go back, and I had to do research, I had to look up some stuff about P. Diddy. Well, I'll talk about it. All I'm saying is the Alpha thing, like, yeah, P. Diddy was making boss moves.
He's smart.
Like untouched, bro. Like untouched.
Don is intelligent. We have a similar type of intelligence and overview of things. The only thing is he's not seeing that Hillary is a distant cousin of his and Obama have a different plan for him. You understand? No offense with Obama. I love each and every American, but he was part of that 9/11 agenda. He's a CIA agent, an ex-CIA agent. That's why there's so much identity issues with Obama. Who knows his real name? They say he was born in Indonesia, and he's also born in Hawaii. Nobody knows. Why? Because he's a CIA.
They did say that about Obama, bro. They said Obama, yes, he's black. They also say he was born in. When he became president, everybody was talking about Obama, and they were from Hawaii, all that kind of stuff. Whoa. Oh, man.
Ex-CIA agent. Okay. Basically, Osama bin Laden never existed. It was a creation of the CIA.
Ooh.
And it was Obama in a cave talking and looking like an Arab. And then they bombed the Twin Towers. Okay? So my problem is, I'm here to expose each and single one of them to the American public for the crimes committed on September 11th, 2001.
Wild stuff.
Wild as fuck.
But could there be some truth sprinkled in with all of that conspiracy
That's
talk?
what I'm saying.
Could the feds be talking to Adi and finding out what he knows about Combs and his operation? As I said, Adi's still facing charges in Miami with the next scheduled hearing for a couple weeks from now. Interesting to think about. All right, that's all we have for you right now here on Sidebar. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. As always, please
All right, man. That's it. y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole allegation. Well, not allegation, accusation. And let me know if y'all believe John or if y'all think he's just talking out his neck. Now he just want attention or whatever. The whole Obama thing, when I was young, Obama was president, and I was hearing things like that, like Obama coming from Hawaii, Obama being, you know, Michelle, she's actually trans and all that kind of stuff. This is all I heard. I'm just saying what I heard. Obama drug dealing, like doing all that. Maybe he did when he was young. Maybe he did. I also heard some stuff about, I know this is like off record now on P. Diddy, but it being like the last thing said from John or whatever. I heard their kids is not even their kids. That's all I heard, man. But do I believe that stuff? No. Do I believe Obama is like CIA or some shit? Like, maybe, bro. The whole Osama thing caught me off guard, like made up. What do you mean made up, man? You know how long, like ever since I was young, bro, you know how long it took the military, the presidents to gather the military and go out there and get Osama, bro, and now I'm hearing this made up. Whoa. Yeah, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below, man. It's your boy RELL. I'm out saying peace. There's more P. Diddy videos coming out, so stay tuned, y'all.